Speaker, my question is for the government representative, and it is about immigration. There's been a long consensus on reasonably high levels of immigration in Canada, which has been maintained through Liberal and Conservative governments in good economic times and bad. But this has changed in recent months, in part because there is a sense that the government is losing control of the numbers of immigrants, refugees, temporary workers and students, while we are having a growing housing crisis. What is the government doing to respond to this change in public support and in terms of getting a handle on immigration numbers and at the same time dialoguing with the public?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question. I mean, the government and the ministers have made several announcements, of which we're all aware, in recent years to address some of the issues that you raise. Immigration remains an important aspect of Canadian life and policy, and the government will continue to welcome newcomers to this country so they can continue to contribute to all aspects of our collective lives. And the government will continue to do so while taking into account and trying to find the right balance between the levels of immigration and the availability of both housing, social infrastructure, and essential services that all Canadians, new or veteran Canadians, deserve. The basic elements of our policy will remain, and the government is sensitive to the pressures and will continue to work to find that just balance.
Senator Cardozo.
Thank you. It is, of course, clear that if we do drastically cut back on immigration, the shortages of personnel will be felt from the healthcare system to grocery stores, restaurants and food delivery. So if people are concerned about the shortages of services, to cut immigration would in fact cause services to be even in greater scarcity. The issue of security checks has been raised. Can you talk to us about the level of security checks that the government normally does and continues to do at this point?
Senator Gold.
Well, yes, indeed, this question has been raised. The government's priority is to ensure the safety of Canadians and the security of Canadians and to maintain the integrity of the immigration system. The complexities at various borders, the ability to gather and collect biometric data at the application stage remains a real challenge, but the government is doing what it can to ensure both that there are not unreasonable roadblocks to immigration, as we are seeing, unfortunately, in Gaza, but are also that the security of Canadians are secured.